Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ma'am. I'll be presenting today about the nutrition affects, prenatal development. So let's start with the slide. Mm, So basically, healthy eating is important for everyone, as we all know. But during pregnancy, it is important, far more important, and it's kind of mandatory for the pregnant women and their unborn babies to eat healthy, right? So there are many nutritional issues to consider ensuring good health of both women and baby during and after pregnancy as well. A wide variety of diet is vital during the prenatal development, if we talk about. So, eat adequately to supply enough nutrient to the fetus is very, very important in the pregnancy stage. Okay, and if we talk about the, to build a body framework, protein intake is very, very important for the mother to have in prenatal stage. Okay, and also adequate protein may also help in prevent complications of pregnancy, such as pregnancy induced hypertension, which is a high blood pressure actually during the pregnancy stage, or it can be preterm birth, which is before the baby came out, before the actual 9 months of pregnancy. Also, it is important to check that any deficiency or overuse of any vitamins may contribute to the birth anomalies. So it is very, very important for a pregnant mother during prenatal stage that the mother should eat adequate amount, not much, not deficient, but it's a adequate amount should be there. Let's go and see how many calories do a pregnant mother needs. So basically, it is said that it's a kind of myth that we always say eat for two during pregnancy, but it is the extra calories, and it will actually increase gradually. It's not that once you're pregnant and you start eating for two persons like that, right? Because you are having a baby or you are pregnant. So let's see. First trimester, basically, it is said that no extra calories needed. You just have to have your balanced diet, which is a healthy diet. In the second trimester, it is like 300 to 350 extra calories per day you need as a pregnant mother. And third trimester, it is 450 extra calories per day. So it is all about gaining the weight during the pregnancy and how many calories should we have accordingly in terms of fat, in terms of vitamins, minerals, and everything. So yeah, these are the things. Um, Essential nutrients, if we talk about, so as I told you, to build a body framework in prenatal stage, protein intake is the mandatory thing. So let's start about protein first. Protein helps a baby tissue develop and also develop a repair breast and uterine tissues, muscles, and blood during the pregnancy. So it's mandatory that a pregnant mother should have protein intake, adequate protein intake. Um, Apart from that, iron makes a hemoglobin, as we all know. So, a protein in red blood cells that bring oxygen to your tissue. The amount of blood in your body increase during pregnancy. So, iron is needed to make your baby's blood supply as well. So, that is very, very important to have. DHA, if we talk about docosahexaenoic acid, which is DHA, which is very, very important for the baby's brain development and growth. So it helps, a pregnant mother to take proper DHA diet as well. If we talk about the vitamin C part, it is also needed because that include citrus food and everything. So that will help actually in wound healing and help develop your baby's teeth and bones. Now let's take a look on some other nutrients, which is fat, calcium, iodine, and folic acid. So fat actually gives energy and help make your baby organs and placenta. If we talk about the iodine part, so that is actually helping the baby's brain and nervous system. And enough iodine will help baby to move, think, and feel. So that is also important in adequate amount. Talking about calcium, calcium helps develop baby's bones, teeth, muscles, heart, and nerve function. So it is also needed for fluid control as well. And if we talk about the folic acid is needed for baby's brain and spine. So it is all interconnected one way or the other, if we can see. Folic acid also help make blood during pregnancy. So enough folic acid is important in preventing neural tube defects, which is also called NTD, a major birth defect of baby's brain or spine. So it can be seen that 70% of all NTD can be avoided with enough folic acid. So that is one of the major nutrient pregnant mother should have during prenatal development. These are the daily diet or daily nutrient requirements. So if we can see the right hand side, protein, it should be 75 to 100 gram per day, folic acid, 60 mcg per day, iron 27 mg per day, calcium 1000 mg per day, and vitamin D, it's 600 international unit per day. If we talk about the vitamin C, it should be 85 mg per day. Iodine, it's 220 mcg per day, and DHA, which is very, very important for the brain development, 200 mg per day. It's required on a daily basis. Uh, so if we talk about the sources, it's very important for a prenatal pregnant mother in prenatal development stage to have the the proper adequate food, which can provide the healthy diet to a mother. So these are the nutrients and the sources of the food which a pregnant mother could have or should have actually. Okay, so it's protein, folic acid. So we have seen lean meat, fish, egg, dairy, legumes, nuts, seeds, and all the things I have mentioned over here. So these are the sources. Um, Now, if we talk about the food cravings and aversions, so this is a topic which I found which actually attracts me. So there are certain things, and research suggests that they may be related to hormonal during pregnancies. There are cravings and aversions. So craving is something which we want to eat. A pregnant mother want to eat during the pregnancy. Aversions are the things which due to taste or something the pregnant mother doesn't want to have. Okay, so what are these things? This can make a pregnant mother sensitive to smell and taste that time, which can cause craving, and it is okay to satisfy craving as long as a pregnant mother eating safe food in small amounts. Um, Also, pica is there. What is that? In case of craving substance such as ice, clay, wax, dirt, toothpaste, or sometimes chalk, so which is not a kind of eatable material, which is not comes under food. Still, if you are deficient in some of the things or the nutrient, so it is actually called pica. And pica can be a sign of iron or calcium deficiency and should be addressed promptly by the doctor if a pregnant mother is feeling like that and having some sort of symptoms of pica. So promptly with the doctors it is required to addressed properly. Now, in case of aversion, if the mother is not feeling something which is good for the mother's diet, but the mother is not feeling that, I should have it, or due to smell or taste, the mother is not willing to eat it. So, what are the alternatives the mother can have? So, in case meat protein source like beans, nuts, eggs, or, she can add sauces, marinades, or, flavored meat, if we say, with some sort of sauces and marinades. And dairy, if we talk about, so dark green leafy vegetables, saute vegetables, if she wants to eat. So some alternative should be there in terms of if a mother is not feeling, the healthy food is required, or I don't want to eat it like that. So some alternative should be there in case of that. Okay, so there are some food which is actually allergic to mother as well or to anyone. So proper food safety during pregnancy is also important in preventing foodborne illness and which comes from different bacteria and parasite in foods, which can hurt the baby, and even you are not feeling, healthy. So there are two terms which I have seen, which is Toxoplasma gondii and Listeria. These are the bacteria which is actually present or available on some foods, which can cause infant hearing loss, which can cause infant blindness, which can cause infant mental retardation, infant brain and eye problems. It can also lead to miscarriage, premature birth, low birth weight babies, and infant death. So we need to, as a pregnant mother, the pregnant mother should have understanding of which food should she can eat. She should not go to, if we can say raw meat. There are foods which have bacteria and parasites in it. So she should aware of these, eatables things, and she should eat proper adequate diet. Um, Also, in prenatal development, alcohol in terms of pregnancy is not good. So alcohol during pregnancies is never safe for a pregnant mother. So this is also very, very important. And drinking any type of alcohol during pregnancy may cause, a baby a fetal alcohol syndrome, which is FAS, which can again lead to low birth weight, which can again lead to baby's infant feeding and sleeping problems, which can lead to behavioral problems, attention and learning disorder, and also lifelong medical problems can be there. So it is very, very important and advisable from the doctor as well that should not, drink alcohol during pregnancy. Also, drinking harms baby. Everything you drink, your baby drinks, in pregnant women. So drinking alcohol prevents your baby's growth and development, and they can have lifelong physical and mental problem as well. So that has to be restricted. Um, that's it from my end, ma'am. Yeah.
Nice presentation, well executed, and both the presentations were very good. Yesterday's Jagriti's presentation also, today your presentation also. You have covered all the relevant aspects. Only one point only required, that is actually excessive amount of vitamin.
Yes.
That actually also causes some harmful situation to the
Yes,
mother. So that point only you need to add there. If iron is taken, calcium is taken excessively, iron is taken excessively, and those two result only required. Baki sabhi balanced diet only required for a pregnant woman, not anything that is actually more. If it is consumed, that also will.
Yes, ma'am.
And this toxoplasmosis, that is also very important thing. Sometimes the raw meat and the tin food, in that way there is a chance for this
Yes.
bacteria, and it is severely affect the fetus and even the mother also. And sometimes the interaction with the animals, if the rabies virus carrying animals, if they are interacting with them, like some dogs and cats, some research studies are also there, and I also know some evident cases are there. The lady was very much fond of the cats, and the child actually born with the ID, and the doctors also found that rabies virus, it was infected for the carrying mother. So these points are very much relevant. That also you need to add there. Baki sabhi everything is well done. It was a very good presentation, and congratulations to both of you. You have done very well. And next presentation we can start.